Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Hitting Kinley in the head. McKinley is joining me. Miss McKinley hanging out. We are in Lila's pen right now. Keeping an eye on Lila. She has been laying down, getting up, laying down, getting up. And when she's laying down, everything is protruding out the back. So we're keeping a close eye on her. We are getting close and we know it. It's almost time to calf. So we're in her pen. She'll probably come walking by here. We usually like to do our live streams just to the outside of the pen, but we're in it today so that we can hang out with her. The Corgill's in the house. What's up, man? Let's see. Lila Newton's in. Donna Karen says, are we going to see a live birth? That is exciting. I don't know that we are going to see a live birth today, but we are definitely going to try and get you guys a live birth. We're gonna be staying close to the farm, keeping an eye on her. Jeremy from Living the Dream Homestead is actually going to try and help me come up with a way to live stream. He thinks he's got an idea on how to set up a live stream feed to watch a calf be born out here off grid completely. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but we're going to see what we can do. All right, let's see who's in here. We got people just screaming by. We've got Debbie Grubbs in the house. Paul is in the house from Wisconsin. Tammy from Wisconsin. Look at that. Couple of cheeseheads up in here, huh? Mrs. North Country Off Grid is in. Aaron Johnson's in. Ralph Riley in the house from Northern California. Communist country, state, he says. Yes, sir. Kelly Farrell's in the house. Grandpa's in the house. He said, hey, Buttercup.
Hi.
Arkansas Pilgrim in the house. Mike Cook. I got to sit up. I'm being lazy. Let's see who else we got in here. The Corgill said that would be amazing. It would be cool. I just get past all you guys. It would be super cool to be able to see her birth. And we've done a pretty good job of getting births on camera on this farm. Lots of goats, lots of pigs. So we've done pretty good. So hopefully we can catch Lila's as well. We're keeping an eye on her. So if she does it at night, you might be in trouble. We've got weird weather happening. Today was nice, and then cold, and then bad, and then nice, and then snow, and then it's pretty nice right now. Imagine Acrewood in the house. The Vintage Farmer's in Minnesota. Let's see. The Daily Horn says, any ideas on the name? Won't that be fun naming the new one? Yeah, so with our Highland cattle, we are going to stick to all Scottish themed names. So that's the only parameter we put on it. But we always take suggestions from you guys. You guys have named a lot of the animals on our farm, which is pretty cool. So tonight we're talking about, and we need your guys' help on this as well. So let us know in the comments below what do we need. So tonight we're talking about what it is we need in anticipation for Lila's calf to come. So we've got our colostrum. We just went and picked this up a couple of days ago. We've got colostrum on hand in case anything happens where the baby doesn't have interest in feeding or Lila doesn't have interest in being a mom, which I don't think is going to happen. I think Lila's going to be a good mom.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You have a lot on your mind there, huh? And then Kinley is holding up our feeder, our bottle feeder. We went and got this. We went and got this nipple. From what I remember feeding cows down south on my cousin's ranch, that nipple is smaller than the one they used. But I think it's going to work just fine, and it's all they had, so we picked it up because we'd rather have that than not have anything at all. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. What do you think we need? What else should we have on hand in anticipation for a calf being born here at North Country. Got our colostrum powder milkshake. Oh, we got some names coming in. If it's a girl, Morag, solid Scottish. It would help if I could read it, but yeah, I like it. Vintage Farmer said we had a Jersey calf last year. We woke up in the morning and the calf was feeding. We did nothing. Well, lucky you. I actually, I like to panic myself and be there and worry and help out when I don't need to be helping out. But I like to do all that stuff. So we try to never miss the births of anything. And we've been there when we needed to be there as well. We have saved lives on the farm. So we do like to be there. 64 people in, 39 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Rubber gloves and a set of pull chains in case she has trouble. So we don't have any pull chains. That is something that needs to be on the list. Stephen Watt says, what isn't Mama's bovine milk good enough? Yeah, so that's, you know, we have the colostrum just in case. Maybe, you know, she doesn't produce milk, or, you know, Mama kicks her in the face. You may have to tie her up and force her to feed. I think Lila's going to be a great mom, though. She's super sweet. She's over here working on her new feeder, which is doing pretty good. We've only lost a little bit of grass, and so I just come out and rake it up in the morning and in the evening time, and it's very little compared to what we have been losing. So she's very good about not trashing it too bad. Kelly Farrell says, flashlights ready in case it is dark. So we actually just got a package from Olight, so expect that video in the very near future. It actually came late, so we got to show you guys that, do a little shooting, show you the Olight video because they are having a sale coming up on the 13th of this month, and you guys asked last time to get a video out sooner to give you a little more warning on the sales, so it's not the day of. So we're getting that out hopefully tomorrow. So we've got flashlights. We are flashlight equipped. Kinley was given a flashlight today. I gave her one of the little ones that Olight sent. We're getting good names. I'm going to have to go back in here and check these names. And Mom says she's cooking macaroni stew, talking to Lila Newton. Lila Newton, guys, is a super fan of the channel. She's in here all the time, commenting all the time, and she actually got Lila named after her. So this is Lila's child as well. Let's see here. People talking to Mom. Great. Morgana or Fergus? Fergus would be a cool boy's name. I like that. Very cool. If it's a bull, I say name him Cupford. If it's a cow, Xavier. Jade Fire says towels to help dry. Definitely a good idea. The weather is getting warmer. We did have a cold night the other night, so we're not expecting much trouble if she does in fact birth at night. It is cold still, but we are into March, so it's warming up gradually. The worst case scenario is going to be, you know, if it's like raining, and then a cold snap comes through and it gets wet and then gets really cold, but we will be out here keeping an eye on it. Probably here for the next little bit. I'll be popping up throughout the night and just coming out and checking on Lila just to make sure. So it'll be like a bad week of sleep. But we make sure that the cow and the calf are okay, which is good. You can't even see her face, huh, because of all of these messages by. Hot soapy water to clean yourself. I'll just crawl right back in bed with Shelby, covered in afterbirth. I think you should wait to see what the baby looks like before you name it, Becky Miller says. I think that's a great idea. It's gotta earn the name. We're hoping that it's a little heifer. We're hoping to have ladies born. We don't need a steer. We don't need a bull. We haven't talked to anyone who said, hey, if it's a bull, you know, let me have it. So we're not going to expect to keep it a bull, which means it gets. It's actually going to get a band, rubber band. Speaking of band, Jeremy, living the dream homestead, he's got himself a couple of bucklings that have popped out. I think 3 now. He's got a total of 5 kids on the ground, and he's expecting possibly 1 more from 1 doe and a second possible set from another doe, but he's had 2 sets of twins so far. So he's over there. He'll be needing a banding tool shortly as well. So maybe we can split a package of rubber bands, Jeremy. And he says goats all over the place. And not only that, but we're talking about a possible goat trade between me and him, because my buck needs to go to another farm for a while so that we can get new genetics in here and allow my other buck a chance at actually breeding these girls. And then we might be going and getting one from Jeremy, bringing in a new buck, some new genetics onto the farm. And he's got a little one, so it'll take a while for it to grow to be able to breed. And in the meantime, our other buck should hopefully be able to breed the does. So we'll get next year's crop should be a bunch of boar crosses, and then whatever Jeremy's buck is, which I think is boar Angora. And what else, Jeremy? What is your buck? But I know it's a meat goat breed, which we want. He says, yep. What do you want? Do you want a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Cow?
Yeah.
You want a girl cow?
Yeah.
Because then we'll have 2 on the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think 2 would be cool too. Although if we have a little steer, we'd probably just wind up selling it. We'd grow it up and then sell it, and then take those and go buy some calves. Take that money, go buy some calves.
Yeah.
So maybe turn a steer into 2 calves. So then we have 3 on the farm. Maybe? I don't know. I like it. Let's see. Tina Burgess says, name Mary, Queen of Scots. Living the Dream Homestead says, grow it and eat it. Yeah, in all things. If it's a steer, call it Hamburger. If it's a cow, call it Molly, says M1A2 Abrams. Jeremy says it also has Nubian in it. So it's like 3 sets of meat goats. Nubian's more of a milk goat, but they're big. So a lot of people will cross the Nubians and the boars to get a nice size meat goat. So we're looking for bigger meat goat. Susan says, send in love to you, Shelby, and your beautiful kids. Thank you so much, Susan. Name Babuska. Is that Scottish? We're going to have to fact check all your guys' Scottish names. Rustic Edition Homestead in the house. Some vaccinations don't hurt to have on hand, and some vitamin. Okay. All right. Jimmy Ruger in the house saying what's up. Khaki64 is stopping in. Hey, Khaki64. She says, stick with the L theme. Just give them all Scottish names starting with an L. That would be fun. Let's see, we got a moon or a shadow. Keeps the theme of mama's names. Shaky Modern Mountain Homesteading says, what's up, everybody? Kiko goats are good meat goats, says Lila Newton. Yeah, they're also a big breed of goat as well. I think Kiko goats and boar goats are kind of your top 2 meat goats. We don't see a lot of Kiko goats out this way, though. Not a ton of boar goats either. A lot of them are dairy. A lot of people around here like their dairy goats, although it's pretty easy to get boar goats. You just got to travel a little bit, but you're going to get a lot of Nubians and Nigerian dwarfs, a lot of kind of smaller or dairy or hobby goats. Big Hoss Outlaw says, Subja Farmer. Oh yes, Haggis for a Boy, says S. Moore. There's a good name. Lots of good names in here. We love IPA. You like light beer. I like dark beer, but I like also just drinking beer. So feel free to send any beer my way that you would like. Our Cabin in the Woods asks, have you started looking for property? Yes, I have been looking for property. Let's talk about that for a minute. So we have, since the last time we talked to you guys about coming and selling the property and going on a road trip, we have kind of planned out our route for the road trip. We're going to be going through Oregon, into Nevada, into New Mexico, into Texas, kind of continue along the south, hit North Carolina, which is going to be basically our final destination is Stony Ridge Farm. We're going to be going out there for a while and doing some stuff on the Stony Ridge Farm. Hopefully he's got like a build that we can help him out with. Stay for a couple of days and do some building. But that's our final destination, and then hitting people on the way back. So we've had a couple of YouTubers reach out for us to stop at their place, which has been great. I've also looked at just some private farms or different sites to stop to show you guys some different options when it comes to farming. So not just necessarily livestock, but maybe a different agricultural item. So I don't want to tell you too much. We're going to keep it a surprise. The only thing that's sort of putting a hitch in traveling currently is the you-know-what circling the world. Obviously, we are not going to go out, take our family out and about in all through these states and people and all this stuff if there's issues with that going on. So we're watching that closely. We're deciding on our dates of when we're going to go. Most of the YouTubers that we have talked to are like, dude, just let me know. We'll be here, which is nice. We got some solid confirmation from Taylor for Pure Living for Outdoors. He's like, oh, bro, I'll put you up. We'll go do some fishing. So we've got some fishing planned. That's going to be in Oklahoma. So that's kind of that, guys. The road trip is something that we can kind of just go whenever. We do have to get rid of some animals first, but the road trip is not postponed, but it's not set in stone. Esmore says, please stay safe. We will. I'm a safe driver. We're also planning to do some fun stuff with the entire road trip. Not only show you guys different YouTubers or different stops, but also to be able to bring you guys along on a ton of the experience, which means like we're going to be putting in cameras in the vehicle to be able to show you parts of the road and the trip and the stuff going on there. They have a lot of cool different products that you can see behind you in the cab and then as well as out in front of you. We are planning some different campsite stops, so we will be able to stop and fill you guys in on the day of what we are doing or what we did without kind of blowing the video of what we did. So we got road tripping to do, and we're trying to show you guys as much of it as possible. We got a shout out real quick here, guys. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? San Joaquin Transparency. You guys go check out his channel if you guys want to learn how to flex your rights and understand where you stand. Go check out his channel. He actually just had a very big channel pulled down currently. People, haters hating, people messing with his channel because they don't like what he does. But you can respect what he does. I know many of you guys praise us for standing up for what we believe in. Go check out San Joaquin Transparency. He's got a couple of channels actually because he now has to rebuild. Man, I think he was at like 150,000 subs. And YouTube has him in YouTube limbo. So go check him out. Go give him a sub. Help him rebuild. He's shout out our channel before. He's supported us, helped us grow as well. When the county tried to take down videos, We sent them to him, and he dispersed them throughout the YouTube land, which is fantastic. So he's had our back. You guys go show him some support. Let's see here. Big Haas says, already subbed, First Amendment protector. Absolutely. Vintage Farmer says he is legit. I'll tell you this, guys. There's a lot of people who go out and they flex their First Amendment. They exercise their rights. This guy's probably the most respectful one in the way that he does it. It's extremely educational. It's extremely respectful. And if it has to become any more than that, then they deserved it. So he does a fantastic job. I've been subbed to a lot of these guys, and I've kind of drifted away from a few of them over time because I just didn't like their style of being aggressive. San Joaquin Transparency, he's the man. I think Lila's going to come say hi. Watch the horns, sister. How close are we, Lila? She's awesome. Oh, what a cool cow. We're just hanging out. Jeremy's laughing. Kelly Farrell, $2 super chat. Kelly, guys, is also supporting us over on Patreon. As you guys some of you may know, we started the Patreon channel so that we do not get censored on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff we can't show you guys on YouTube because YouTube pulls it. And actually, like Lila's video of her giving birth will get demonetized, which means YouTube makes money off of it because they'll still stick, they will still stick commercials into her video of her giving birth, take away our money, but still make money off of us. So Dave says, that is my wrestling partner. Anyway, so you can go check us out on Patreon. We've made it very affordable. It's 20 dimes, 20 dimes a month starting out, and then it goes up from there. And we have decided to make sure it's very, very worth it to you guys to be there. We are going to be giving away legit prizes. Hey, watch it. We're working with some really cool sponsors, and we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff over there to make it worth it. Just because our channel gets messed with. You know, the county tries to get our videos pulled down. They've successfully pulled down 2. Successfully so far, but there's some stuff in the mix, and you guys are going to see that they're going to wish they hadn't. And then they've gone after like 8 or 9, including my last one where I'm sitting here reading on my property. They're trying to get that one taken down. They actually filed 2 claims. It's still up. So it's hard to claim a privacy complaint when the person is on their own property. Stop it. Jerk. She was getting all crazy. She's pushing into me. We can't have that. Anyway, so we went over there, right? Because obviously people can mess with your channel. It does hurt the channel when they do that stuff. So they are intentionally trying to cause us harm. They are causing us monetary damage, which is not going to be good for them. So we went over to Patreon. And Shelby's putting in links. Good job, Shelbs. San Joaquin Transparency saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, I doubt this. He says, I've learned much from you too, Chad. I doubt that, man. All I do is play in animal turds all day. But I appreciate it. We do try to educate people here on this channel. And just more kind of influence you guys and show you that there is another kind of life than, you know, the one we've all been programmed to live, you know, to be able to live an off-grid life or to be able to live a homesteading life. I don't know anyone who's gone and done it and hated it. Everyone's having fun doing it. Jeremy and Angela are up to their knees in goats. They're having a blast. I feel beer flu coming on. You ready? I had a tickle. Kins. Stony Ridge Farmer in the house. If you guys don't know Stony Ridge Farmer, I don't know what to tell you. He's the man. Go and sub him. We learn a lot from Josh. Josh has been doing a couple of things now the last little bit, and we are going to take from his farm, and we're going to do the same. He built a chicken tractor that we are going to build and implement here as well to try to do a new system of chickens. We're going to be calling it the Stony Ridge Farmer Chicken Tractor. Put his name on it and everything. You guys go check him out. Give him a like and a sub. He's pretty much molded our channel from day one, which has been fantastic. Let's see here. Khaki64 says Stony Ridge rocks. See, that's a joke because it's the Stony Ridge Farm because it's very rocky. That's a good joke, Khaki64. I get the humor. Camp Patton Family Compound in the house. JJ's in the house. Says Stony Ridge Farmer makes interesting and informative videos. Yeah, man, he does a fantastic. JJ might be a girl. I apologize. Yes. He does a fantastic job with his production, with his material. He's been at this thing for a while, and he works so hard to give you guys such a fantastic end product, and it shows. And it shows in his subscribers. The guy's at like 350,000 subs now. He's doing fantastic. He's putting in the work, and one of the nice things about it is he will call me up and say, hey man, do this or try this or go with this and see if you have some luck with the channel. Or he's always watching out for us, which is fantastic. There's Lila. Josh, we're getting ready to have a calf, man. That big girl right there is showing signs. We got, let's see here. Oh, hold on. Ricardo Estevan says he's got a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir, very much. And the proverbial words of William Wallace, freedom. I like it. Thank you, sir. We appreciate the super chat. It goes to feed Lila's big old hairy bum. She's getting close, guys. She's big. She's very big. We're sending down some more pictures to my cousin who has a cattle ranch down in southern Idaho. And he keeps letting me know, like, you're getting close. Yeah, you know, a couple weeks out, 20 days out. Like, it's get ready, man. Go get this, have this. So it's nice to have someone to ask who's done it. He's got a very large cattle ranch. Lots and lots of cows, lots and lots of experience. So it is so cool to be able to call him up and say, hey, man, I'm seeing this. What is it? Because it's hard being a first-generation farmer. We don't have a dad or a grandpa here to tell us, you know, how to do stuff or bring us up doing it. We're figuring it all out for the first time. Okay, guys. So Jeremy from Living the Dream Homestead just posted that he's having another baby goat. So we are going to head over there. You guys come with us. Let's go over there. He has got one of his goats are coming to my house. It's going to be our new buck. So you guys head over to Living the Dream Homestead. Hopefully my wife will stick a link right there. Let's head over to Living the Dream Homestead. Get into his chat. He is knee deep in goats. And then let's go over there. And you guys help me pick out which goat is coming to North Country. We need a nice buck. And he's got a brown one I like. It's brown with brown spots. It's very cool looking. But he's getting ready to have another one, if not having it or had it. So we are going to head over there, guys. We will see you over at Living the Dream Homestead. Come over, tell him North Country sent you, and help me pick out a goat. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.